One of your first assignments for the literary analysis is to create a working thesis and preliminary work cited. You will need the primary source, of course, which is the song you are analyzing. So you will use the song lyrics as the primary source in the working thesis, and you will have 3 secondary sources, which is why I have asked you to find 3 allusions so that you can have 3 different secondary sources that give more information about the things alluded to in the song to help create a better understanding of the theme of the overall song lyrics. So you can pause the video here and look at the sample templates for your works cited, and anything that's underlined should be your own words. So replace what's underlined with the thing that applies to the song that you are analyzing, and the things that are not underlined, you can actually use those exact words if you wish. You can use all of those exact words or some of those exact words, or come up with your very own thesis. I don't want to hold anybody back, but I don't want anyone feeling like they don't know what to write for the working thesis. So use the templates offered to you if you wish. You can certainly use your own as well. So then after the working thesis, you also need the works cited. Notice that for the song lyrics, you'll put the writers of the song lyrics, the title, actually the words lyrics to, and then the title of the song in quotation marks, followed by a period, close quotation marks, the website where you found the song lyrics. 2 that I recommend are Genius, like here, or A to Z Lyrics. So that website title should be in italics, followed by a comma. The year or the date of publication, if you know exactly the day the song was written or released, you can put that here. Remember that for MLA format, the date is written day, month, year. If you only find the year, that is fine. Write the year followed by a comma, and then the link to the website where you found the song lyrics. Make sure that everything is double spaced. You use a hanging indent, and of course all of your sources are going to be in alphabetical order. So notice that this song starts, or the first attributed lyricist on the song starts with an E. So just because this is my primary source, that does not mean I put it at the top. All of my sources should be in alphabetical order. No matter if it's a name or the title of the article that's first, the first letter tells me the alphabetical order of my sources. There's also no extra space around the sources before or after, so make sure that you don't use a lot of extra spaces. So let's say I do not have a clue what I want to use for the song analysis because I'm not sure where I can find 3 good allusions. I would recommend just Googling protest songs. You can do protest songs of today, or best protest songs of all time, protest songs of Vietnam War or the Civil Rights Movement or of today. So you have a lot of options here. So I could use any of these sources if they talk about some of the issues that I think are alluded to in the song. So let's look at how I might use a song or an article that is about protest songs in general, and they may have some content that I would like to use. So even though this article is about several different songs, that doesn't mean that I can't use some of the information on this whole article. So if I wanted to do that, I'm going to show you how to use an online tool called Easybib. So to find Easybib, you can just type in Easybib into your search engine, I recommend going ahead and typing citation generator and look for the link that says MLA, website citation generator, Easybib. Now the problem with Easybib is they want to sell you stuff. It's free, but you know, free things aren't free. So you have to sit through some videos of advertisements, and I'll pause it when that happens. But to create the citation for my online article, which was here, I will just copy I can hit Control-C after I click on my link up here, my address bar, and then I can go back to where I had Easybib. Oops, here it is now. And it lets me paste the URL. So to paste, I hit Control-V to paste that in, and then I'm going to search. Oh no, it said no results found. Let me try that again. I don't think it got the whole thing. So don't give up. Let's try it again. I'm going to just run it through, highlight, copy, Control-C, and then I'm going to paste into here. That looks better. And we'll hit search. And that looks like the title of the article. So I'm going to tell it to cite. So I want it to cite that. It shows that it has the article title, it has the URL, it has the website title, it has the date of access, it has the publication date of that. It doesn't seem to have the publisher sponsor, but it will let me edit that on the next step, so I can add that if I can find it on my website. And if it's not available, I will leave it off. All right, so Easybib isn't always perfect. So if I see that the title does not have all the major words capitalized, I will go back and fix that. But first I'm going to let it finish the citation. So I'm going to hit, before I edit anything, I'm going to hit complete citation. And it went ahead and capitalized all the major words of my title. It even put it in a hanging indent. So this is good. Clearly there's no author of this article, or they did not find one. I can go back and double check. I do not see an author of the article listed, so I can even scroll down to the bottom just to be triple sure there's no author listed. So if there's no author listed, I start with the article title, and that's what they've done here. The article title should be in quotation marks. All the major words should be capitalized. I should end with a period and then close quotation marks after the article title. Then I have the website title in italics, which they have done, followed by a comma, followed by the day, month, and year of publication, or just the year if that's all that's available, followed by a comma, then the URL, so that web address we copied. So I can hit copy all or export all, or I could hit copy citation, and then I will go back to where I had my original work cited with my working thesis statement. And if you'll remember, the article title starts with a 10. So there's some debate about whether or not that would go first alphabetically or last alphabetically, because it starts with the actual number. So I will give you the choice about that. If you wanted to put it first, that's fine. But anything that starts with an actual number should be together and then start the alphabetical order, or you can put it at the end. So I'm going to put it at the end here. So I just hit Control-V to paste it, and you'll notice that my spacing is off now. So how do I fix that? Well, I could just highlight all of the works cited or just this one, but to make sure my whole article, my whole assignment is spaced correctly, I'm going to hit Control or hold down Control, hit A. It highlights everything. My line spacing for the online Microsoft Word is up here. I hit line spacing, I hit 2. I'm just going to make double sure that there are no extra spaces. So if anything says remove here, I would need to click remove. They all say add, so I'm in good shape. So now my line spacing is right. I have all the major words of my song or my article title capitalized. My website is in italics, all the major words of that title capitalized. Nothing is in all caps. Don't let anything stay in all caps. And I don't mind if you leave the links to the online sources. So you are still welcome to use AVL. I used AVL for these other sources. The EBSCOhost is an AVL source. But you have already learned how to use AVL and that they give you the works cited, which is great. You just have to go back and look at capitalization of titles. Make sure there's nothing in all caps, nothing in all lowercase. So yeah, you're welcome to use Easybib as another resource for creating the works cited. Email me if you have any questions about how to do this assignment or any of the other assignments. I will be happy to help.